Another day, another story. The mother of my child, who had been my girlfriend for over 3 years until last night, broke up with me and told me she doesn't want to be a mom right now. I'm 19 and in my sophomore year of college. She's about to turn 18 and in her senior year of high school. We had been together for other 3 years, since we were in high school together. She got pregnant toward the end of my senior year. Our daughter just turned 1 year old. The pregnancy wasn't planned. We were careful but not careful enough and it happened. I was willing to support any decision she wanted to make. We talked through all the options together. She wasn't forced by anyone to keep the baby, but I told her I would be involved and support that if it's what she ultimately decided to do. She said she already started to grow attached to the baby and love it early in the pregnancy and couldn't get an abortion. Neither of us were very comfortable with adoption. So she decided to keep it and I adjusted to the idea of becoming a dad at 18 years old. I had been accepted to another college a state away but changed my plans after this happened and decided to go to an in-state school within driving distance of where we live. I live at home with my parents and commute to school. I'm only going to college part-time and will most likely graduate in 6 years instead of 4. I had planned to go full-time, out of state, and had much bigger goals for what I do after that. I also have a job and all of that income goes to supporting our child. I'm okay with that. This is my responsibility. I love my daughter. I don't have a ton of free time but we do share custody and our daughter splits her time about 50-50 now between both of our family's houses. She used to have her more often because she was so little but I still went over to her parents to help and to see my child all the time. My girlfriend is a loving mom or always seemed like she was. I know it's been hard for her in many aspects but I thought she loved our daughter as much as I do. I couldn't imagine saying I don't want to be her parent anymore. There are moments when I still can't believe this is my life and there are times where I wish I had some more freedom but I still wouldn't change it. She told me last night that she's been thinking about it for a while. She's applying to some colleges further from home and eventually wants to go study abroad. This isn't what she wants for her life and she's not ready to be a parent right now. She told me I'm much better at it than she is and she feels like a fraud. She said she wants to figure out what needs to be done legally to give me full custody of our daughter. We don't have any sort of legal custody agreement right now. She also suggested that maybe it's be good to start transitioning our daughter to eventually live full-time with me starting right now. She wants to have her less time but thinks it won't be right to do it suddenly. I'm just sort of in shock, blown away by this really. I can't believe she would do this. It's not about me having to care for our daughter full-time or anything related to me not wanting that. I'm so angry and almost disgusted at the thought that she could just decide she really eventually wants nothing to do with her own child. She made it clear that she doesn't want to be her mom once she leaves here. I'm trying not to explode. Maybe she was just feeling that way and will change her mind. I'm a young father ready to sacrifice, but does she not have the responsibility? Anyway. Thank you, and having you here was a privilege to me. Please support the channel by subscribing.